welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the eye look that I was wearing in my All About Lips video. I had a few of you guys request a tutorial for it, and it's just so simple that there was no way I wasn't going to do one. It's really just a soft, smoky eye using gray tones, and the ones that I used were from my LoracPRO2 palette, and it's even kind of softer because I don't use any wing liner or anything like that. Just some really simple liner and lashes. So this look goes with tons of different makeup looks. I've done nude lips with this, berry lips with this, and obviously right now I'm rocking a nice red lip with this just because it's my favorite. But if you'd like to see how I did this, then go ahead and keep on watching. You want to start by moisturizing your lips, so go ahead and apply your favorite lip balm. To prime my eyes, I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and I guess we're going to sing through this. So just apply that all over your lid and up to your brow bone. We're going to be using the LoracPRO2 palette for our eyes today, and I'm starting out with the shade Cool Gray and an E40 brush. I'm just applying this to my crease and just really buffing that around, going from outer corner to inner corner, just really making sure that we buff this out because this is going to be our transition shade. Next, I'm going to apply some of this charcoal shade with the same E40 brush, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease with this, and I like to apply most of the pigment on the outer part of my eye and then just slowly work that towards the inner corner. You want to take your time and really blend this out so you have a nice gradient effect from your lid all the way up to your brow bone. For my lid, I'm going in with the shade Chrome and just a flat synthetic brush. I'm just patting this all over the lid, and then I keep dipping into the same product and just applying more until I get the intensity that I want. And then once I get that on there, I go ahead and turn my brush kind of sideways so that I make sure that I get right up into the crease. Next, I'm taking just a smaller fluffy brush in the shade Charcoal again. I'm just deepening up the outer part of my eye and really defining that outer V. Going back to Cool Gray, I'm just taking an E35 brush and I'm just going to go around the edges of all of those shadows that we applied just to make sure that everything's nice and seamless and we don't have any choppy lines. I've said it before, but the key to a good smoky eye is just to blend after every step. Using this Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil in the shade Black, I'm just going to do a very thin line across my upper lash line. This is basically just going to be filling in those gaps that you have in your lashes, and it's going to make your lash line look fuller since we aren't going to be doing any thick liner. And then this does not have to be super precise because we're going to be blending it out in just a second. Taking this E15 brush, I'm just going to go in and blur out that line that we just created so it looks nice and soft. Taking this NYC liquid liner, I'm just going to be applying this at the very base of my lashes, once again just to fill in any of those gaps and make our lash line look fuller. Be sure to keep this line nice and thin because you don't want to cover up that nice soft liner that we just applied. Now I'm just adding a layer of this Smoky Lash Mascara from Makeup Forever, which I am totally obsessed with, but I'm just using this to prep for lashes. Using the Ardell Wispies, you can just see what a difference lashes can make in a look. Starting on our face, I'm just going to start with my Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Brightener just to counteract any of my dark circles that I have going on. Then I go in with my MAC Prolongwear in the shade NW15 right on top, and I just do the upside down triangle just to keep everything nice and bright. And anything that I have left over on my finger, I just take it on my chin and then on my nose just to do a little bit more highlighting. Taking a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend out all of that concealer, and I like to blend my concealer right up into my lower lash line and use that as kind of a base for the eyeshadow that we're going to go in with in just a little bit. To set my under eyes, I'm going in with MAC's Pro Shaping Powder in the shade Emphasize and just a tapered highlighter from Sigma, and I'm just patting this all over my under eyes and setting that concealer so it doesn't budge. To warm up my face and bronze my skin, I'm going in with this Milani Baked Bronzer and just an e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'm just applying this on the perimeters of my face. It's just really going to warm up my skin and give me a little bit of glow. For my contour, I'm using Benefit's Hoola Bronzer and my contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm just applying this in the hollows of my cheeks and then the sides of my forehead just to bring some dimension back to my face. For blush, I'm using this beautiful shade from Makeup Geek called Romance. I'm seriously obsessed with this blush, and I'm just applying this from the arch of my eyebrow and just blending that back into my bronzer. For my highlight, and to really get that glow, I'm just using the balm-mary Loumanizer highlighter. It's just a gorgeous champagne gold based highlighter, and I'm just applying this to the very high points of my cheeks, and seriously, look at that glow. And I also took just a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Back to the eyes, I'm going in with that same liner and just lining my waterline pretty sloppily because we're going to go in with the shade Charcoal and a pencil brush and just really smoke that out. I bring mine down kind of far, but I love a really smoked out lower lash line, so just bring yours down as far as you're comfortable with. You don't want to neglect your lower lashes, so go ahead and use whatever mascara. I'm just using the same mascara I used on my upper lashes, just applying a couple coats just to keep everything nice and balanced. The last step for our eyes is to highlight, and I'm going in with the shade Beige, and I'm highlighting underneath my brow bone and then also on the inner tear duct. And whenever I do my brow bone, I like to go right underneath my arch, and that just keeps your eye nice and lifted, and I love doing the inner corner highlight. It just keeps everything nice and bright. Let's get started on that bold red lip. I'm using this lip liner in the shade Hot Red from NYX, and I'm going to outline my lips and then completely fill them in. This is so important when you're doing a red lipstick look, just because the lipstick can kind of fade throughout the night and you're going to have this base left whenever it's gone. So really take your time and be really precise. For lipstick, I'm using my favorite red. It's MAC's Ruby Woo, and I'm just applying this all over. This lipstick does have a matte finish, so just make sure that your lips are nice and moisturized, and this lipstick will last all night long. And with that, your look's complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!